Welcome everybody. This is a weekly review of my account. This is what I'm doing with my money. It's not financial advice. This is what I'm doing with my money. How to grow my money in my three accounts: my individual, my traditional, and my Roth IRA. Let's go to the count, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 126,932.51. We were down from 235,800 back last year, ladies and gentlemen. I set up a way to recoup my money, ladies and gentlemen. Way I'm gonna resign to recoup my money. Look at the investment account. For the week, we're down $268.24, 139%. And we're down $7,372.88 for the year 2796. All time. Well, look at where we need to get back up to. We need to get back up to this 3676. I got a goal where I'm going to work my way back to it, ladies and gentlemen. How to do it, I got it all written out. How I'm going to do it in a book where I would sell these shares at. Let's look at Babel. I'm not going to sell Babel till $8, ladies and gentlemen. We're down $2,420. If I sell them at $8, ladies and gentlemen, I got 1,000 shares at $8,000. Okay, 8,000 minus what we're at now. Market value 3892.19 equal make 4,100 $4,107.81. Then you minus this negative 2,400. That means we'll profit $1,707.67. That will go to my overall account, ladies and gentlemen. An overall account would be right here, 1898 or 1900 now. I mean, let's go 19. You add that to 1900. That means my account would be at $20,707.67. Then I could start doing puts on Opendoor again. Start doing puts. Then I can make more money. And I look at what we can do with the cover calls at $8 this week. Everything could change before then. I'm just showing you the way I'm looking at a way to get my money out of these stocks and $8. There is no $8. I'm not doing the highest. It would go to $6, ladies and gentlemen. Will I do $6? Maybe. Just to make a little bit of money. Will I do all of them? No. No. Because you gotta look at the chart, see what it does for the week and the month. The week is 5 cents. For the month, it's down $1.77. Yeah, I could do $6, but it just could run. Look at the day. It went down on Friday. It just depends what these stocks can do, and after presumably tariffs are not legal, what is Trump going to do now, and how the stock market will react to that. They go to the retirement accounts. Same thing. We're going to look at it for the week. We're up $159.42, 0.19% year to date. We're down 20,763.22, 20.12%. All time low, ladies and gentlemen. We're only down 2,865, 3.36. 3.36. And what I'm going to look at, SBIT. SBIT going to be, I won't sell these till $30 because I have 2,206 shares. If I wait until the $30, 30 times 22,000 shares times 30 is $66,000. Minus the value I'm at now, 14,895.94 equals $51,104.06 minus the deficit return here, 14,895 56.88 equals $3,624.18 worth of profit. But I will be doing cover calls on the way up. I know where I need to be at doing them cover calls, but we're going to wait till this stock runs back up. And what have this stock done this week? 35 cents. Ethereum is connected to Ethereum. They do have Ethereum on their book. Year to date, they're down 26.14. Week, they recovered 35 cents. I mean, if they can keep, if they do that next week, they could be close to $2. 35 cents to be at $7. Let's look at here. I can do some cover calls. Let's say I do an $8.50 cover call, make $2 or $8. Let's say $8. I need to keep I think 17,000 shares at a certain price. But I do $8 or $4 is all it could change. I know I got to keep 17,000 shares at a certain price. I got 500 shares. 500 shares. Huh. To play with. And what we're looking at? We're looking at $8, make 4 cents, 5 shares, 5 contracts. That's $20. $23. They put somewhere else. They help lower them down money, put me more money into my account. Because the only way I get money in this account is trading, ladies and gentlemen. Got $119.96. What I'm going to do with that? I'm thinking about buying SoFi. Buy some more SoFi with that $110. It is trading at $18.91. Got $110. $10 divided by, let's say $19. That's 5.78 more shares to buy. Buy 5 shares. Could be on Sunday when the market open back up at 8 p.m. Eastern time, or I could wait till Monday morning when the official market open up for trading, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to sit back and wait and see what it does in the after hours overnight market on Sunday going into Monday. We are going into our last trading week of February, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way I'm looking at get this back up to where I need to be at. I do got how much I need to sell these stocks for, where I could get my account back up where it was at last year. All-time high was 151. Right here, 146, 456. And you get back up there, ladies and gentlemen. We're only at 82,000. Let's go to the Roth IRA, same thing. All-time high is 43,477. We are at 25,000. Let's look at it for the week. We're up $794, 3.2%. Year to date, we're down 15%, $4,500. Ladies and gentlemen, I do got $36 to play with. And that money probably go into Opendoor. I'm thinking about more Opendoor on this one compared to SoFi. I could do SoFi, but Opendoor, I'm trying to lower this down. We talked about that in the brokerage account. I could lower down my average. How much money do I got to play with? $36, but I'm adding $165 out of my own money. You notice I have been growing this. They say I have 165, 36. 36 plus 165 equal $201 that I could put into Opendoor. Opendoor is trading at $5. Divide that by $5, I could get 40 shares. 40 shares when the market open up on a Monday. 40 shares, if it goes up to $6, that's 40 extra dollars in my account with me doing nothing, ladies and gentlemen. And also the 40 shares would put me at closer to the 1900 mark. That means I could have more, have an extra contract, and I could do that I could have that up to 1,900 shares by the first week of March. No way I'm looking at, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I'm growing my account. I already got everything set out. planned out how I'm going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this short video. Yes, it's thundering outside on this great Sunday. See you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.